Today we're looking at a sneaker model from Reebok that is set to be released this Friday, April 22nd. What is the model? We're gonna look at right away. Hey guys, welcome back to the Kicks Reasons channel, and today we're looking at the second colorway of the Shaq Victory Pump. This is one of the most exciting models for me this year, and I mentioned it in a previous video when the original colorway came out, because I think Reebok and the project manager at Reebok did an amazing job bonding two perfect sneakers into one. Of course, we're talking about the Pump Shaq Attaq and the Court Victory Pump. Two models that I absolutely love from the early 90s. And not only that, but they managed to bring the quality from the early 90s to these models. They're almost entirely made of genuine leather, and now they're having a very comfortable midsole. And we're gonna talk about this one today in details. You guys are gonna see them in the close-ups. You guys are gonna see them on feet as well. Of course, I'm gonna bring the original colorway or the colorway that came up, a month ago, so that we can look at it and compare it to the black version. Now, those of you that are familiar with the Reebok models, you will notice right away that this one is actually coming in the colorway that is more specific for the Court Victory Pump 2. And that's a colorway that a lot of people absolutely love. Unfortunately, I don't have that black version of the Court Victory Pump, so I can pull it out and show it to you. But this one is very similar because of the color combinations we used. The base color is black, of course, and then we have the bright blue and the bright green in different combinations throughout the sneaker. And this one is no different. You will see the outsole is very nice. We have the speckled green midsole that is mimicking these colors as well. And I think both back-to-back, Reebok has done an incredible job with these ones. They are absolutely outstanding, and I said that in the previous video. This is the highest quality sneaker that I've seen so far this year, not only from Reebok, but any other brand, because the leather is super thick, it's super soft, thumb-bowed, genuine leather throughout the whole shoe. We have minor details like the overlays that are synthetic nubuck, but almost entirely the rest of the shoe is genuine leather. And I have to tell you, the smell is amazing. They're soft immediately when you touch them, and they are extremely comfortable. Everything about this shoe speaks quality. I just wish every other model that has been released by Reebok comes with this kind of quality. So now, just like the other model, we have stitched in Reebok and tennis around the pump or on the tongue. The pump is functioning, and a lot of people are saying, oh, that doesn't function. Well, it's not gonna function just like it did back in the 90s, but it's still functioning. You can hear the air coming in, you can hear the air coming out, so it's not going to be the same. Obviously, the makers are different, the bladders are different, and the times are different. So this one is working, just not as good as in the 90s. And you have to accept that. Now, if we look at the insoles, they're exactly the same as on the white pair. We have the same back-to-back Reebok Vector logo on top of it, which is kind of a new. I really like the design of it. It's unique, and at the same time incorporates the original Vector logo, which I absolutely love. They're not the nicest. They're kind of like run-of-the-mill insoles that I've seen on the Questions, that I've seen on latest Shaq Attaqs and a lot of other models. Not a fan of this insole. I wish that Reebok can just use the Reebok Athletics insole, which I'm not sure how much more it's going to cost them, a couple cents, but it will be much better to manage because they're not glued in. You can pull them out, you can wash them, you can refresh them, and they provide a little bit more comfort and support. And the production date of these is October of 2022. So this is the same time that the first white base color was produced as well. We have real stitching, just like on the other one. We have real genuine leather, just like on the other one. Same exact super soft midsole that makes this shoe extremely comfortable. And I mentioned that before, the original pair had polyurethane midsole and it was very dense. Luckily we had genuine hexalite, but I feel like the comfort on this retro is actually better than the original pairs. Now that will be difficult to prove, of course, because even if you have an original pair, at this point that midsole will be probably crumbling. We won't be able to compare one-to-one, but I'm telling you, you need to try these on feet and see how soft that midsole is and how comfortable this shoe is. Now we have the same inner lineage, but the color of the pump is different. It is blue and green combination to mimic the colors of the shoe, and the laces are black, but they are the same cotton high quality laces. So I have to say, I think Reebok can continue to pump colorways of this shoe, and I will continue to be getting them because I absolutely love what they've done here. Hear me out. A lot of you might not think this is something, it's not your cup of tea or something like that. You don't like mashups, you don't like hybrids, but believe me, this shoe speaks high quality. This shoe is extremely comfortable, and this is almost as it came straight from the 90s. If this shoe was released the way it is right now, back in the early 90s, people will be going crazy right now trying to buy it because it looks like it comes from the 90s. And even today, the quality they managed to put in this shoe, I just wish that we see in every single retro. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Somewhere money need to be saved and somewhere money need to be spent, and I'm glad this project received a high treatment and getting all the genuine leather, because it's extremely nice. I'm talking about soft tumbled leather, and we're talking about suede, genuine suede, comfort. So all these elements I absolutely love. True to size to me, I went with my true size and they fit me perfectly well. If you're wondering, if you're trying to order them online, just go with your true size. You won't feel any pinching, you won't feel any issues, because how soft this leather is. The break-in time is 0 and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So you're gonna see them on feet as well. As mentioned before, 2 legendary designers, Judy Close for the Shaq Attaq and Mr. Ralph Cerna for the Court Victory Pump. 2 legendary sneakers are meeting in this beautiful design, coming together, and fits perfectly well with the rest of the era. I like everything they've done about this shoe, and thank you very much, Reebok, for greenlighting this project. I cannot say how happy I am to see 2 of my favorite sneakers together, and they actually fit perfectly well, and they're actually done correctly. That's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the new videos coming up. I'm trying to push as much as possible because I have plenty of sneakers to show you. Vintage, new, other brands, and everything else. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.